Welcome back. This question is a simultaneous equation involving logarithm. How do you solve this kind of question? It is very simple to solve. Don't forget, if you want to solve simultaneous equation, you can use three methods. Namely, we have substitution method, elimination method, and what? And graphical method. So, but for this kind of question, you can see that the coefficient of this logarithm is the same thing as the coefficient of this logarithm. Likewise, for the case of log 4 base b, that is the second term here. So it means you can apply your elimination method directly. And don't forget, if you want to use elimination method to solve a simultaneous equation, what you have to do is to check whether the coefficient of the variable you want to eliminate is equal. So if the coefficients are equal, then you are going to see whether you are going to add or subtract to get rid of that variable. For example, if the terms are having the same sign, maybe plus sign and plus sign. For example, now you can see this term is having positive, it's a positive term, then you can subtract directly. Likewise, if they have negative sign, in essence, if they are having the same sign, what you are going to do is to subtract. But if they are having an opposite, if the term is having what? Opposite term. For example, this term is having positive and the second one here is what? Is negative. When they are having opposite term like that, then if you want to get rid of that variable, you are going to add. Okay, now let's continue for solution. So I can simply add, maybe you call this equation 1, equation 2, and add 1 and 2. So if you add equation 1 and 2, you will see that this guy plus this guy will give me what? Log 27a plus log 27a. That will give me 2 log 27 base a. It is just like when you say 1 biscuit plus 1 biscuit. That will give you 2 biscuits. You understand now? So if that is clear, you will see that this will give me 2 of this. Then this plus this. Plus times minus will give you minus. Then if you add this and this together, then it's going to cancel each other. That is 0. Then you do the same for the right hand side. 5 plus 1 will give me what? That will give me 6. You understand? Don't forget one of the laws of logarithm. That is when you have n log m, that is the same thing as what? Log m everything raised by n. Then it means you can bring this guy, you can bring it here. And I'm going to have log 27 raised by 2 base a is equal to 6. And you can see that this is a logarithmic equation. And don't forget, I told you if you want to convert a logarithmic equation to an initial equation, then it is very simple. For example, when you have log n base a equals x, then your n is equal to a raised by s. So this is the logarithmic form and this is the initial form. Then this one is going to give me what? 27 squared is equal to a raised by 6. We follow the same approach like I've done before. So if you check that here, you can see 27 squared here. Then another thing you can do here is this a raised by 6. You can do this in 2 ways. If you square this, you are going to have what? I think 729. Then you can say 729 is equal to a raised by 6. And 729 is the same thing as 3 raised by 6. Yeah, that is, we say 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. In 6 times, you are going to have what? 729. So if that is the case, you can see that we have the same index you can equate. So then if you equate it, that implies that your A is equal to what? A is equal to 3. You understand? But if you don't want to stress yourself from here, you can just say directly. So since this is a raised by 6, then you can say this is 3 raised by 3 everything squared. You understand? Likewise, you can write this as a squared, or let me say a raised by 3 everything squared. So since 3 times 2 will later give you 6, and from this law, a raised power m everything raised power n will give you a raised power mn. So if that is cleared, you will see that this guy will cancel this will cancel this, then you have a raised power 3. So likewise, if you want to get the value of the second variable, which is b, that is not difficult to do. You recall that they are having opposite term. It means if you want to get rid of them, you are going to subtract. You can say subtract 2 from 1. Subtract equation 2 from 1. So that is log 27 base a minus log 27 base a, that will give you 0. So log 4 base b minus, you have minus here, minus will give me plus. You understand now? So, and this will give me what? Log, that's also 2 log 4 base b. You understand now? So that's 2 log 4 base b. So then if that is clear, if it is 2 log 4 base b, then what am I going to have now? Then if you check the other side, that is 5 minus 1, that will give you 4 as well. Then if you apply the same law I use here, that is when you have n log m, so I said it's going to give you log m raised power n, then this implies that log 4 squared base b is equal to 4. Then if you convert to an initial form using the same law here, then I'm going to have log, we have, this is going to give me 4 squared is equal to b raised power 4. Initial form, you understand? Recall that this is equal to 16. So b raised power 4. If you change this to initial form, this 2 raised power 4 is equal to b raised power 4. If you equate the power, you can see they are the same. Then this implies that my b is equal to 2. Then you can conclude adequately that therefore your a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 2. So you can verify your result here. If you find your log 27 base a here, your a here now is what? Is 20. Your a is 3. Then you have that. So let me just clear this. So recall that we have that my a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 2. So we want to check. For the first one, we have log 27 base a, and our a here is 3, right? Plus log 4 base b, which is equal to 2. Recall, you can say this is log 3 raised power 3 base 3 plus log 2 squared base 2. Then you bring this guy here. So that's 3 log 3 base 3. You can bring this one here too, log 2 base 2. So when you have the same base and argument, then it's going to be 1. Then you have 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Very simple as that. You can test the second one. So log 27, our a is 3 minus log 4 base 2. So similarly, this is going to give me 3, like we've done here. Then minus 2 log 2 base 2. This guy will cancel this. Then you have 3 minus 1, which is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. And you can see it is very simple as that. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to benefit others too. So I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.